Hello Bard haters, and welcome to another fine We Hate Bards Let's Play. I'm Ben, and this is more Fallout New Vegas, Hardcore Permadeath. And you join me exactly where you left me last time, although with a few things that have changed. And the first thing that has changed is earlier today, I went to in EV games, which I know they're kind of relics of the past now, but they do have a few good ideas. And one of the things they do have is old Xbox 360 controllers. Because as you recall, the last controller I tried to use was kind of, well, crap, because it was a third-party controller and wireless and used batteries and just didn't really work that well. So instead, we're using a traditional Xbox 360 controller that so far I've been testing on a couple other games and has worked quite well. So we're going to go back to using this rather than the mouse and keyboard. So anyway, starting back on this time, my first objective is to go and find Christine, because Christine is my angel of music. I do not apologize for that joke, I stand by it. Anyway, Christine is actually in a different part of the map, namely this one, the medical district.
The speakers emit a signal that'll start off your
Yeah,
call.
and Elijah is telling us about the speakers.
And shielded ones. The damage.
And again, the damaged ones we can just shoot. Because that's the damaged one, I think. So I shall see. And we can move forward. And if I were to get to about here, I think at about this point it would actually kill me. So we have to be very careful with these. The shielded ones, when we find them, we can't actually shoot. I forget how we have to turn them off. Oh. I forgot about this guy. We could just leave this guy. We could totally walk right past him and it wouldn't even matter. But I'm not the kind of guy to half-ass things. Go. I gotta remember what the hotkeys are on the controller because I set hotkeys last time so I wouldn't have to keep going into my Pip-Boy. Oh! Okay, I know you're in here. Where the hell are you? This is terrifying because I don't actually know where this thing is. Where the fuck are you? Fucking... And I can't just run past this either. Okay, just run by it. That seemed to work. So apparently most of my fears in this DLC can be assuaged by just, like, running the hell away from stuff. Like, don't stop to fight, don't stop to, like, try and disarm all the speakers, just run. Run as far, as fast as you can. Oh, I remember this part.
Picking up an emitter signature. Watch for security
Yep,
holograms.
there we go. Now we find out about one of the new horrors, and I'm actually going to put my weapon away so I can move a little bit quicker now. Also, I'm going to double check, because I got some armor earlier and I just forgot to equip it. And it's that right there. Ooh, it's light. Damage threshold 16, light armor. That's not bad. That'll help me survive a little bit. I was hesitant to put it on because I thought it might be medium, but no, it's actually light. And as we open up this stash, 308 rounds, more 9mm rounds, bobby pins, another pistol, stim pack. I feel like we're going to need the sugar bomb for something, because I think we can sell those. Anyway, this is where they introduce one of the other bullshit things about this DLC, which is security holograms. We won't see them quite yet, but what they do... Well, first of all, A, you cannot kill them. They're not actual enemies. They're literally just holograms that, like, shoot lasers at you. And I think if we go into this is a security terminal. So we're going to have them patrol the second floor. Shit. Okay. Did not realize they were already set to second floor, and that thing... Ooh, Stimpack vending machine code, yes. Not going to buy Stimpaks at vending machines. Totally going to do that. Anyway, the security terminals are a little bit confusing. Because when it says set security terminal, to this floor, it means it's already patrolling the other one. So it said set security thing. That was a command I could put, not, hey, it's currently on the first floor, you can change it to second.
Must be a way to shut them off somewhere else.
Yes, okay, that's the shielded speaker. I'll tell you what, I am actually going to use a stim pack right now because I'm fairly low on HP. Another caustic knife. Assassin suit? The hell is an assassin suit? Let's see what this assassin suit does. I don't remember from other DLCs. Oh, it's basically the sneaking suit from earlier. And it's light armor like the Sierra Madre. So it has the same lightness as this. It gives sneak plus 10. The problem is my sneak is maxed. How's it look though? Like, let's find out how it actually looks. Doesn't even really look that cool. Right, back to the Sierra Madre armor it is then. And we should have a pretty decent... Aha, emitters. I think we can blow this up. Just like that. Boom. Dunzo. Admittedly, those guys aren't much of a problem in this area. Because you may think, well, that was freaking easy. You just had to sneak up behind him and then blow up the little emitter. Well, yeah, here we had to do that. Here, in this particular area. There's other times you have to do that. Especially when you get into the Sierra Madre. Because you get into the Sierra Madre, and for a while you may think that the hard part is over. And it's like, no, the hard part's just beginning. Because there's like a couple dozen of those guys wandering around, and you have to... You can shoot some emitters for some of them to make it a little bit easier. But then the rest are just kind of there always. Now, as for what we need on the second level, what we need is we need to find a way to turn off... Ooh, we need a doctor's bag, first of all. Always got to get more doctor's bags. Clinic basement key, that'll be useful for later as well. We've got to find a way to shut off the emitter downstairs with the speakers, because if memory serves, Christine is hiding right past those speakers that are shielded. So to disable the shielded speakers, we have to go down here, which we needed the key for. Let's just make sure that's not going to blow up and kill us. Now it's not. Well, let's really hope that there's nothing down in this room that we needed. I think if we hadn't blown up that little electrical thing, then we tried to shut down the power, it would have exploded anyway, and it would have done damage. So we avoided that little fuck you. Now, I've been checking all these auto docks in the area, because I knew there was someone in one of them, but I forgot that it was past the shielded generator. So now we finally found the one we need to actually get to. I think. Maybe it is this one. There we go. The very last auto dock in the square, there's a person. And whose face appears to be kind of cut up and reconstructed. Also, she's mute and cannot speak. Which I guess is implied when I set you as mute. Think before you say things, Ben. So what happened was she got attacked and lost her vocal cords, and she's been in the auto dock because the auto dock had to heal it, but it couldn't fix her vocal cords. It just like reconstructed the rest of her face. So the story with Christine is that she is scared of someone else, particularly Father Elijah, because Father Elijah was the one who sort of put her here. And she will tell us later more about her story when she actually, because she'll actually get a voice that she can use. But it's also kind of implied if you talk to her that she's a lesbian. And if you've talked to Veronica, which I really didn't, I didn't show off much of the lore of that, you also find out that Veronica was a lesbian, and that when she was one of the things that that Father Elijah did when he left the Brotherhood is he took Veronica's lesbian lover with him because he didn't want Veronica to get kicked out of the Brotherhood because of who she preferred sexually, because that could get you kicked out of the Brotherhood. So Father Elijah took Veronica's lover and put her somewhere else. And it's strongly implied that Christine is that lover. But you're not actually allowed to ask her about that, nor are you allowed to ask Veronica after you leave the DLC. Which I always found very odd. That you couldn't bring it up with either of them that, hey, I think I found your girlfriend. But the more important thing about finding Christine is not only is this plot relevant, she also has a little bonus thing she gives you. Which is those speakers that have been like beepy 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 on my collar and making bad things happen to me. If she's in my party, oh, okay, yeah, she's curious about stuff. Her special ability is if we stay too long or if we go past one of those speakers, she'll buy us some time. We actually have twice the amount of time, I think, when she's in our party, twice the amount of time we normally would to get past the speaker before it blows us up, or to disable it before it blows us up. So, that's actually a really useful thing. So that was her explaining it. Yeah, she can kind of make it go down for a while. Now, I'm trying to remember if there are bad guys out here. Yep, there's another ambush. But we can actually get past it if we go quickly. Going to sneak. Sneaky, 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 sneaky. Then run through this area. Okay. Uh-oh. I don't know where Christine went off to, but really kind of concerned. Oh, whew. I'm really kind of concerned. She's not, for some weird reason, she's not. Oh, there she is. She wasn't showing up on my compass a little while ago. And I think that guy is the only one near the entrance who's seen us. Who's seen us now. Nope. I'm hiding behind a pillar. You leave her alone. Stop it. Hey. There we go. And we don't actually have to go that far to get back to the villa, which I'm perfectly fine with. I was a bit confused. I thought we just had to take her to the fountain and she would stay here, but no, we actually have to tell her we want to part ways like with any other companion. But that means the next companion we're going to have to go to solo, and quite honestly, I'm kind of okay with that. Yeah, I'd much rather go through this solo. I mean, it's kind of nice to have their perks while you're in their areas, because it makes getting past certain hazards a little bit easier. But once you leave those areas, I kind of like to go back to being solo, because sneaking is a bit easier that way. Oh, mines! I forgot about mines. Ha 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 ha. Okay. This is our first vending machine. It starts out, it doesn't actually give you much, but we can actually return the cigarette carton for, I believe, some stuff. Hold on. Yeah, we can actually sell the, we can sell things. So we can buy a bunch of stim packs. I'm only going to buy 7 for now. And we're going to save the rest of my caps, or the chips, to see if I need anything later. Because the thing is, that'll put me up to 16 stim packs, which is not bad. Having 16 stim packs will be quite useful. I'm actually going to use one right now to bring me down to 15, though. So getting to Dean Domino. I can't remember exactly how to do it. I do know it's a little bit tricky. Because this area... Piss. You see, you know that there are traps in the area, and then you forget that there could be traps you may not have thought of, like shotguns. Oh! Right, so let's just kind of go over what just happened there. I saw a tripwire, and rather than immediately moving, like you would think a smart person would do, my brain went, huh, a tripwire. I wonder what that was a tripwire for, and tried to analyze and think of what it could possibly be. Turns out, there was C4 in the area. I survived, and my armor is still in good condition, but fuck, I'm an idiot. Like, you are... If you guys, like, completely destroy me in the comments and make fun of me for that, I would not blame any of you. I'm trying to specifically remember. I think we just have to go up this staircase, and we'll get to Dean Domino. Mind you, it may seem like I've got this well in hand, because other than, like, being stupid and blowing myself up here, so far nothing bad has really happened to me. But as I said, this is only, like, the very, very earliest part of the DLC. It generally doesn't even take me that long to do this. Where's the disarming? Okay. Some tripwire. Just in case something bad happens anyway. But as I was saying, this is only the first part. It doesn't really take me that long normally. Because all you have to do is, again, find the 3 different people and bring them back. The next part is much more difficult. Because in the next part, we have to put them in places that are even further out than they were before. And I'm probably going to do all that next part. I don't even think about... Oh, shit, something's happening. Whew. Bear Trap Fist. Okay. My unarmed or higher, that might actually be worth using. I think we're actually good here, other than the poison gas. Yeah, so this is the fun part. We're basically just going to leg it. Then again, maybe because we're on the edge of the poison gas, we're not actually going to take damage from it. I'm not certain. Oh! Something just blew up. Oh! Poisoned by toxic cloud. Yep. That was my own stupid mistake. Thought there was something over there. There might actually be, but I think it's not even remotely worth it. Book it through here, into this little area, and boom. What in the fucking hell just happened? Well, guys, looks like the run has finally come to an end the way I always knew it would, i.e. via my own incompetence, because I went back and looked at the footage to see what had happened, and I didn't notice it before because I was just kind of like running as quickly as I could, but like when I went up to that reading desk on the way, I noticed, and I actually saw it like at my, at the bottom of the screen as I was walking over it, there was another tripwire and another set of explosives and C4 that blew me up. So, yeah, that's sort of it, I guess. I'll tell you what, I'm going to do a few more things first. But as far as this goes, the run has officially come to an end. Because, yeah, I told you when I died that was going to be it. And I told you the Dead Money DLC was going to be the end of me. I knew there was no way in hell I was going to make it through there. I was hoping I would make it a little bit further than I did. I got cocky thinking, oh yeah, I got Dog and Christina without any real trouble at all. I managed to avoid the bad things, and no, I didn't avoid. Because I keep forgetting about the fucking C4 traps. And lore-wise, actually, the C4, those traps were set by Dean Domino because he didn't want anyone bothering him. Dean Domino, you've gotten the better of me this time, and you've managed to screw with the run, but I will get back on you on my own time in one of my other runs. One of the runs that's not fucking a hardcore run, because fuck, that sucked. But even outside of that, we still always have New Vegas proper, the New Vegas Strip. But we managed to get through, like I said, most of the, or the entirety of the main game. We managed to get through 2 of the 4 DLCs, and I'm going to be honest, even if I hadn't gotten through Dead Money, I don't know if I could have gotten through the Divide. Because the Divide doesn't have anything specifically bullshitty, or anything that's unique to hardcore mode that wouldn't screw you over on normal mode. The enemies there are just extremely difficult. Like, there's mega death claws. They're things that are like death claws, but even more horrible. So unfortunately, the run does come to an end there. That is where we got through 2 of the DLCs, the main game, and part of Dead Money, like the very, very earliest. I didn't even get to the second part of Dead Money, like the part where we actually have to put them in their places. And I was even thinking, after I'm done getting Dean Domino back to the fountain, I'm going to end it and then do the rest in the next part. I was planning out like some of the remaining parts. That's how into it I was getting. And then massive explosive, 1-hit kill, donezo. But because I feel like this will be kind of a short part, if I just ended it there. I mean, I did manage to get further than I thought in an individual part. This was more like if I had only gotten like 3 minutes of footage. Gotten a bit more. But I figured I'll treat you with one last little thing we can do. And for that one last little thing, we come back here to Cottonwood Cove. Because, if you'll remember, several parts ago, many, many parts ago, I talked about how the Legion was going to hate me. Because of me siding with Mr. House and not killing him like the Legion wanted me to. And I knew they were going to hate me and want to, like, kill me with guns and with other things. And I always said that I was never going to be able to go back to Cottonwood Cove again, because they would shoot me on sight if I did. Well, luckily for us, at this point I don't care if they shoot me on sight, because the run is over. This is post-run fuckabout now. This is Ben thinks it's time to take care of business, because the Legion so far have killed 2 of my companions. Fucking 2 of them. 2 of my good friends are dead, and it's all the fault of the guys in this camp. So it's time for a little bit of payback. And we're going to do this the only way we can appropriately do it. Okay, this is a bit more firepower than I was expecting. Wait, you have a chainsaw too? What are you doing with a chainsaw? Get back here. Oh, now see, that was way more fun than trying to sneak my way through everything. Like, playing it safe and not actually, you know, murdering everything in sight, trying to be a decent person and playing intelligently, that was nowhere near as fun as just murdering everything. The other thing we can do while we're here is we can free these guys. Yeah, these are people I haven't actually pointed out the entire game. These are the Weathers. You can actually talk to Mr. Weathers. I can't remember what his first name is. But Weathers, he's back in the Outer Vegas area, and he actually will tell you to come here and rescue his family, or he'll tell you to find his family and then to bring them back to him when you can. Oh, I need explosives 20. I need explosives 50. Ha! Canyon Runner. There we go. That's who had the key on him. And once they have the key, they'll take off, and they will be free and live their lives in harmony. I'm such a good person. I mean, granted, I did just mow down about 24 people with a chainsaw, but never mind. They were bad people. They deserved it. Okay, come on, stop shooting me with the thing, whatever that is. Fuck you, Cursor Lucalis. Okay, so this was the easy bit. Now it gets interesting, because now we actually have to go to the fort, which is going to have even more people with even more crazy stuff.
Another kill to my name.
There we go. You know, I'm starting to realize as I'm killing these guys, I have literally no reason to loot them. Other than just in case they have stim packs. I mean, what the hell am I going to use more 357 Magnum rounds for, or 308 rounds? Screw you, Dale Barton! You helped the Legion and I don't like you. I love the guys who always just use, like, the freaking throwing spears, because they seem so into it and intense about it. And it's so much easier to dodge throwing spears and bullets, basically just move to the right a little bit. Or as I like to call it, the Han Solo strategy. Ah, screw you and your shotgun! Ah, there's the Taskmaster. Come here, Taskmaster. Oh, and I forgot, there's another guy. Oh, you're the instructor. Who the hell are you? Apparently just some random legionary.
Can I try?
Can you try death? Sure! Screw you, kid! One day you'll be old enough for me to murder! Okay, now to the main part of the camp.
Another kill to my name.
Go to you first. Where'd the blacksmith go? That wasn't the blacksmith, that was a Vexillarius. There's the blacksmith! Crap! Decanus! Oh crap! Guy with the power, or what do they call us? The boom fist, the shotgun fist. Whoo! These guys are like blasting into me. What the heck are you using? Dog! Lupa! Your brain would work for Rex if I didn't already have a brain for Rex. Shit. You're behind a wall, I can't get to you now. Now I can get to you. Oh, no.
You like that?
Go away. This is really annoying. The only way to get to this guy is climb a massive fuck-off hill. There we go. Where the hell is the guy who was shooting at me from over here? I heard automatic fire. Oh, there's a ton of them. There's a lot of them down here. There we are. Okay, Caesar's tent. I hope you enjoyed your brief reprieve earlier, Caesar, and the retconning we did to make sure your army hadn't actually lost. Because now, your time is up.
Some of the slaves have been sold stores.
Shit. Caesar's dead! I just gotta deal with this fucking right-hand man. There we go. Okay. There's that all taken care of. You know, I feel a lot better after all that. Dying in dead money kind of pissed me off, but now I feel calm. Feel content. And I feel ready to sort of, call this good. So this is how I'm going to end it, guys. The perfect imagery to end off this whole massive part. I finally killed Caesar, and one-shot is getting her rightful throne. The stuff that happened in the DLC is not actually going to be a thing in terms of canon. We survived what we needed to, and Caesar's dead, and the wasteland is free. So, everyone say goodbye to One-Shot, because this is the last time you'll ever see her. As the hardcore permadeath run is over. And the next thing I have planned, will be coming about next week. It's going to involve exploring a game I haven't really played a lot before, unlike this one. It's going to be a contrast to this one. In that even though it's going to be in the same series, as a hint, it's a game I haven't really played much at all, and it's a game that I'm playing with a very particular rule set. So it's going to be fun to watch me fail repeatedly, and viscerally, and those of you who just like watching me be pissed off a lot and angry, you will get your wish. I will say that much. But in the meantime, it's goodbye from me, goodbye from One-Shot, and goodbye from everyone at We Hit Bards. So thanks as always for watching, guys. I was Ben, and this was the end of the Fallout New Vegas hardcore permadeath run. See you next time, everyone.